Hello, everybody.
Sir, this is your motion. What do you have to add to it?
I'm wondering if you got those check stubs that I've entered in.
I didn't get any check stubs.
So
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I did get some check stubs. Yes, you were the one that did have them. Yeah, I had a question on those because you got two support notices on each stub. So do you have more than one case?
yes, sir.
Okay, how many children do you have?
Two.
Okay, this one and another one?
Yep.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out, I have a feeling that what's happening is they are maxed out on how much they can take out of your checks. The reason that you keep getting hauled in is because you're not paying the full amount of child support.
But at the time that they was taking the money out of my checks, they
Right,
issued the warrants.
right. If you owe
And
$100 and they only collect 70, you're gaining $30 a month in arrears. And once the
no,
arrears hit a month, well, that's why I was asking, because the amount of child
those
support that is are these weekly checks or monthly?
weekly, sir. It's
Okay.
440. They was receiving that. And at the
And
time,
how much did they say that you owe?
just now recently,
Yeah.
they said I was in arrears is 5,000.
Okay. Yeah, because I have a feeling that's what's happening. Now
But
you have the right to have this child support reviewed at this point in time. It's been 3 years since the last order, so it can be reviewed for you.
my whole thing is um I wasn't paying because last year, April,
Mhm.
they got a $5,000 check on my behalf
From whom?
from an employer, from a settlement, which was from an employer.
Okay, and they confiscated all 5,000?
Yep, it was
Okay, and that should have gone against any arrears. Now, their next question would be, are you sure they got it?
child support.
No, the $5,000 check.
Child support got that $5,000 check.
Are you sure they got it?
Yes, I'm sure they
Okay,
got.
because what I would do if I were you is ask for an accounting of the case to make sure they got it. And accounting will give you a computer readout of every month that you
Ouch.
owe and every payment that's been made. And they do it in writing. So if you write them and ask for an accounting of your child support, because some of this stuff will not be in the court file. The court file is a public file. So the court does not know how much your arrearage is unless they apply for a show cause. Okay.
Okay, and I haven't been paying recently because I was under the impression that the obligation is 445 a
Well,
month.
it looks like how have you not been are you not employed anymore?
I'm at work right now.
Okay. Well, it's because the employer automatically takes it out.
Right. I just started this job, and
Okay. Okay. Then you have to notify the front of the court what job you changed to so that they can apply it to the appropriate, because they issue an automatic income withholding order. Again, that does not go in the court file because it contains some very specific information about you, and you don't want that public information.
this is what I'm trying to say to you, sir.
Mhm.
They received $5,000 last
And I told you what to do to deal with that.
April.
Yeah.
I was under the impression covered the rest of the year. I did not know that they still.
No, they don't cover anything forward. They only cover things currently owed.
Right.
They
Okay.
can't hold money forward. If they have an overpayment within 48 hours, they will send you back a check for the overpayment.
Okay. Well, they still was in breach of contract.
There is no contract. This is the law. That's not a contract.
Is this
They're
Zoom
following.
just about child support?
Yeah, sorry, Miss Cry. That's what his motion's about.
And
So,
why did I have to join? I'm thinking this for my
well, because
motion.
you have a motion.
Yes, I do.
I have a motion for child support and an amended motion for child support. Those are the only motions before the court.
My motion wasn't about child support.
What was your motion about?
It was basically just for me trying to get his rights and stuff revoked. I did all this
We
stuff
we
like
we we don't revoke rights in a parent in a family law case.
you should have
That'll
been
that's
getting some paper. I did all this stuff
Well,
last week.
that motion would be automatically denied because we do not revoke parental rights in a family law case. That has to be done in a neglect case,
In a what case?
an abuse neglect case.
So why did they have me filling out the papers?
I
And I
have
took
I
the
have no idea. I don't know what papers you filled out. I don't have them. Okay. So I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a motion. But I was going to ask for your input before we finish this. I'm just trying to deal with his issues on child support.
Okay.
He seems to be under a misapprehension that this is a contractual relationship, and it's not. It's a statutory relationship.
Okay.
The front of the court is following their statutory authority to collect child support on behalf of the child. So that's what's necessary, and they will automatically follow their rules and the statutes in doing so. The court tells them when or if child support should be reviewed. And again, I've informed you, sir, Mr. Miller, you have the right to ask for a child support review if that's what you're asking for. But yeah, if you're not paying support, they're going to be hauling you in to explain why you're not paying.
Well, I also was sick.
Okay, that's fine too. But again, you're going to have to explain why the payments weren't being made and why you owe.
Payments wasn't being made because I was under.
You're under a misapprehension, not an understanding. So that one I could tell you you're wrong on. So the best you can do is ask for an accounting to make sure that all money is accounted for and all payments are accounted for. Now, do you want this sent to the front of the court for a child support review?
I want this case closed and dismissed.
It's not going to be closed and it's not going to be dismissed.
So even though they were receiving the full monthly obligations, it's okay for them to.
If you owe, they're going to haul you in to find out why you're not paying the amount.
And we wasn't receiving I wasn't receiving no full amount
Well,
of no
ma'am,
child support.
part of this, you're not going to receive the full amount. You're on state aid. The reason that this case was brought, it was brought by the state of Michigan because of your state aid. When you're on state aid, the state mandates the child support be paid in accordance with the law, and then they confiscate portions of that child support to reimburse the state for what they're paying on behalf of the child.
Is this Admiralty Maritime Court law?
No, it's not Admiralty Maritime Court law. This is the state of Michigan. We are not in the middle of an ocean.
Because the flag in the back got a gold fringe on it.
Yeah, don't even do that bull. That's a bunch of bull.
You have.
It is a United States. I don't know what you're receiving, ma'am, but this case was brought by the prosecutor's office on behalf of DHHS because of state aid involvement.
Oh, I don't receive anything. I haven't since like
okay.
last
Well,
summer.
then once you stop that, then you should be receiving the full amount, but the state will confiscate part of anything that's still owed to them from any child support collected. Right now, I'm not sure how much the arrearage is. Obviously, there is an arrearage. So, no, the UCC, the Uniform Commercial Code, does not apply to this court, sir. This is a family law court.
That you don't have on the gown either, so you're not.
You're right. That's because I'm an appointed judicial official, not an elected judicial official. So yes, I have a full authority. I am sworn in. I am an attorney prior to being this in my judicial capacity. So yeah, I have full authority, and the authority is given to me by statute as well. So I follow the statutes, the laws that I have to follow.
So this statutes and codes, it's not actually law.
It's not code. It's law. It's statutes. It's the laws of the state of Michigan.
Statutes and codes.
Statutes, no codes. The Uniform Commercial Code does not apply to this court.
Ouch.
All right. Do you want the child support review or not, sir?
I do want the child support review.
Okay. In that case, I will send this for a child support review. Ms. Cry, any questions, ma'am?
Nope.
All righty. I will look at your motion when I do receive it, ma'am. I don't know when it's scheduled for, but it was not scheduled for this morning. Okay.
That's what I thought this was for. Okay.
Yeah. No problem. This was for his motion.
Uh-oh.
All right. Have a good morning to both of you. I'll send this to the front of the court for child support review. Have your most recent current pay stub available. Both of you.
I'm under the impression that there's a warrant.
You do have a warrant.
I didn't notice a warrant, but that wouldn't come up on this file for this motion. That would be a separate issue. You might want to call the warrant department if you believe there's a warrant, because you can deal with that.
Okay? I wasn't properly served on.
Again, the court has no paperwork concerning any of your warrant. I don't have her paperwork for her motion. I can't advise on things that I don't have before me because I need to look at them before to find out if they're properly served or not. Call the warrant office and find out what's going on if you believe there's a warrant. This is the first I've heard of it.
This is the motion for support.
This is the motion for support, and that's why I'm sending it to the front of the court for child support review.
And this all is under the same thing. Why they issued the warrant? Supposedly.
No, that's separate issues. This is ongoing support. Your warrant is about back support, if there is one. Okay. Yep. Two separate departments. All righty. Good luck. Have a good morning. Take care, everybody. Motion's granted for support. Review. Okay. Admiralty Court. I love it. Let me get my. Okay, next.
Huh?
So you have no legal authority nor physical custody of this child. Mom has sole legal and sole physical custody.
Okay. So is this my child?
There was a paternity action that was filed, and you requested DNA.
I didn't reach out to up to Grand Rapids. They contacted me.
Right. Yeah. And they contacted you.
And they told me
they gave you genetic testing, which showed by a 99.99995% chance that you are the father. Then they entered a order. But a child born out of wedlock has only one parent by law in Michigan, and that parent happens to be the mother, because we can always know who mom is. We don't know who dad is. So you are the legal father, but you have no legal custody nor physical custody.
So at what time?
Unless at least if CPS gets involved and Child Protective Services gives you the child because they're in danger with the mother, then you'd have authority. But absent that, you have no legal authority to have this child. As I explained to a mother a couple weeks ago who did not have legal custody nor physical custody of her child because of a prior intervention, you don't have any authority. You got to turn that kid over, because right now, if they follow through, you could be facing kidnapping charges for your child.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
So
that's how serious this one is.
Okay. Well, I'm a father, and I'm trying.
Well,
Well,
here's the thing.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Well,
I just want you to hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to speak bad about
I understood. I'm just trying to let you know where you stand.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You can let me know where I stand. But I'm her father. I want to be able to do. I want to be able to do my part. That's it, sir. That's all I'm asking. My child was born in 2024. Okay, 23, 24. My child is about to be 2 years old next month in April. I seen my child she was freshly born, maybe a week or 2 weeks. I seen her for 2 days. I haven't seen her until February 18th, sir. I caught that bus to come get my baby. Her mom was in distress.
Understood. And at this point in time,
with my part, and okay, I have my reasonings, and I have my proof and showings of why I'm okay. That's fine. She could come get her child. I'm not kidnapping nothing, and this is all on record. I could have not answered. I could have not came on Zoom. I could have said. Forget the whole situation and kept going about my day, and then whenever the problem approaches me, it just pops up. Let me finish my. I'm not out for bad. I don't have a job right now. I have a place to stay. I just want to be able to do my part. That's her mother. That's never going to change. I'm not taking the kid from her. I'm not trying to take the kid from her.
If you let me finish,
since you guys going to tell me that child belongs to me too, I would like to have my part too, sir.
If you'd let me finish my explanation, that's where I was going next.
I'm sorry. I'm just
understood.
I'm not that asshole father that doesn't care for the kid. I have more kids besides this one, and for my kid to be left with a whole stranger.
Are you gonna let me finish or not? You're in a situation that I'm trying to extricate you from. Okay. Bottom line.
I just don't want that. I don't want the problems. I'll say whatever I can. I'm sorry. I just felt attacked on how you just
No, I thought you needed to. I thought you needed to know what.
That's why it's hard for me to calm down. I'm not trying to.
I thought you ought to know where you stand before you start opening your mouth, and you just keep opening your mouth. Bottom line, this order also gives her custody and gives parenting time by agreement, which she was trying to give you. Then you withheld the child when she asked for the child back. That's why you're in the situation. Yeah, I know why you did. She said, I've got a temporary situation.
I didn't bring my kid back. Let me tell you something, sir. I got to that woman's house. Did you hear the story about Michigan, Pontiac, about the lady who left her
read
kid?
the file. Yes, there was a reason.
You heard about that. I don't think you heard about that. I got to that lady's house.
You're not going to let me explain. Then I'm issuing an order to turn the child over.
All I did was go get my baby.
All right.
Now, whatever.
You not letting me explain.
Baby. I'm done with it. Just turn her to come get the baby. Because I don't think we go have no type of agreement, man. Because you don't want to hear me out. Because you got the authority to tell me something. You think I'm supposed to just be quiet and not speak my truth and my part? I'm the man. I'm not running from the situation. I want you to do what you can do for me so I can have time with my child. Let me show you my child. I got her a bed. She got clothes. She's got food. She's sleep. She's sleep.
I'm trying to explain to you what to do next, and you won't let me.
She's sleeping. She's not in school.
I am trying to.
She has no school on Fridays.
I'm trying to.
My baby's talking.
We're done.
A lot, man.
I'm ordering the child to be turned over, ma'am. If he does not turn the child over, please contact the police.
Yeah, she can come get her. She can come get her.
Well, then she better come get her.
But you're the police. You want me to give you the address where I'm at? You can bring her. I don't care. Y'all can come get the baby.
Sir,
you ain't telling me what I want to hear, man. And I'm not that type of asshole father.
No, but you're being an asshole right now to me. And the problem is I'm trying to explain.
I'm telling you, I want to be here for my child. She wants the child. She could come get the child, man.
I'm trying to explain to you how to proceed beyond this, but you're not letting me talk. So I'm done. Thank you. Turn the child over. Have a good morning. Next time I try to help, please listen. I wanted to tell him how to follow procedures and get the parenting time. All right. There is peace in this moment.
Yes.
All right. Let us go on with the next case.
Okay. Marianne versus Collazo.
Okay. I think I just used a curse word on the record. Oops. I was only quoting him. How's that?
That's true.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Collazo, did you connect?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Welcome. Miss Marion, did you connect?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning, ma'am.
I'm here, yes.
Welcome
Good
to
morning.
both of you. All right. We are here in the matter of Marion versus Collazo, case number 17-09171DS. Now, you've titled this as a motion for custody. What you obviously do not understand is the court orders currently give you custody. You have it. You have sole legal and sole physical custody of this child.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, I understood that.
I realize this case is 8 years old, but yeah, the order from 8 years ago gives you custody. You have custody by physical custody by court order. You have sole legal custody by statute. Okay.
Okay.
So what you're asking for, technically, you already have. But I have a question. The last child support order has him with quite a few overnights. What are those overnights? Because the file is also bereft of any information as to what the overnights are. The only thing that it states on an overnight, so both of you understand, is that it's by agreement.
Yeah, so that's not working out very well.
What has been happening in the past?
So it's kind of, Kenny would take Kai on Saturdays with his other two kids.
Okay.
And then I don't really have any other form of childcare, and I wasn't, I wanted Kai to be with his family members. So he would go with then Kenny's family or his other child's mothers.
How
or
often?
mother. Almost every time I had to work.
Which is how often?
Probably about 2 or 3 nights a week.
2 or 3 nights a week. Do you work evenings or
Mhm.
midnights?
I was working a midnight shift, 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
What do you work currently?
Currently, I'm working days.
Okay.
I work only at night if I can find someone to watch Kai for me.
Okay. Mr. Colazzo, what
Yes, sir.
overnights do you say that you have?
I've had my son every weekend since he was born.
Is that because you work
The whole
weekends, Miss
weekend.
Marion?
That's not true.
I
But
didn't ask if it was true. I'm asking if, well, I guess I did ask if it was true. Sorry. I'm still having after effects from my first motion, which kind of went
okay.
way off the rails.
It's
Um,
okay.
I'm just trying to get you through this, which is all I try to do most times. So obviously we have a very flexible schedule that's been what it has been. I mean, this, like I said, this case is 8 years old.
Mhm.
Um, what I think you're really needing and what you're really asking for is a specific parenting time
Yes.
issue. Like I said, you already have sole legal and sole physical custody. That,
Mhm.
you know, that he would have to file a motion to change that. That's not before me. It's your motion, and technically it already exists. But inherent in this is there's some disagreement as to what parenting time actually is. So and again, the only thing the court file has is that it's by agreement, and you guys have been pretty flexible about that due to work schedules. But
Mhm.
this comes with its own warning. Be careful what you ask for. If you ask for a specific schedule, it's going to be specific. It's not going to be a rotating. Or, it's not going to be, I want Tuesday and Wednesday this week, Wednesday, Thursday that week, and then Friday and Saturday the third week. It's got to be
Hmm.
consistent because the child
Yeah.
needs consistency.
The
Okay.
child
Hmm.
does need consistency. And also, too, I ask that Kenny help with transportation
Not a
because
problem.
Kenny
Not
lives
well, and again,
in
though,
like,
I'm going to send you to the front of the court to work that out.
mhm.
Okay. So that you guys can actually sit down with somebody who can help you work through it. The
Mhm.
fees have been waived in your case, so I will send this to the front of the court for parenting time and child support to have it reviewed to make sure it's done appropriately.
Yeah.
Mr.
Absolutely.
Colazzo, any questions? It sounds like the two of you have gotten along. It's been haphazard. It's probably been problematic because you guys have been switching things back and forth. Everybody's confused. Let's face it,
Mhm.
you're not together anymore. Your communication ability is probably not all that great. So,
Yep.
but you've done pretty well. I mean, like I said, this is an 8-year-old file and it's very thin, and it seems like you guys have been doing okay up to now. So I
I
will,
agree.
either party has the right to ask for specific parenting time at any time during a case when there's none ordered. So I will grant you that request. And then the front of the court will sit down with both of you and try and help you through this. Okay? The good news about the front of the court, as is somebody found out last week during a hearing, front of the court can hear all kinds of things. When you get into court, there are objections to hearsay and things that can be testified to and things that can't be. The front of the court can hear it all. So they're going to sit down and try and work with you. I wish I could on a Friday morning, but I can't undo in 5 to 10 minutes what you guys have been doing for 8 years. After all, I don't know either of your work schedules. The front of the court will need that. That's going to be part of the
Mhm.
thing. They'll also need the child schedule. We need to know when you both are available and when the child's available. And then your most current pay stub so that they can figure out what child support should be in light of what the parenting time actually lands to be. All right.
Okay.
So you'll have your arguments that, because, we try to keep what's the child's used to being what it is. So if you've been having every weekend and you can show that or prove that, that may be a consistency that may be argued for. If she can
Okay.
show no, you haven't, then, that's not consistency. We'll figure out what does work. All right.
Alrighty.
That's what they're going to try and do for you. All right. So I will send you to the front of the court. Fees are waived in this matter, so it'll be for parenting time and child support because any change in the well, it's been looks like the last child support order was 2015, so it's been a while. So in other
Yeah.
words,
Mhm.
it's time. All right, good luck, and that is inherent in the mother's motion for custody because inherent in that, along with the things that she said in here, are custody, parenting time, and child support, because there was support listed, there was kind of consistency issues issued, but the custody issue itself, the big one, that one's already been decided 8 years ago. All right. Good luck, everybody. Because parenting time is what counts. Custody in Michigan is a word.
Yeah.
Physical custody is a word. I can give her physical custody and give you 300 overnights a year, Mr. Colazzo. So it's parenting time is what matters. Okay.
Yeah, I just
So
need
let's
to be
get
there
that.
for my son.
Yeah. And that's what we need to get. Well, the child has the right to parenting time. So let's give this child their right and let's give them the consistency they need. All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank
And
you.
of course, obviously, daycare is daycare. Whenever you need daycare on your time, that's your responsibility to arrange. And if you arrange it with some of his family members, that's up to you on your time. Okay, but that, sir, wouldn't be considered your parenting time. That would be her parenting
Right.
time, but she's using, yeah.
Correct.
So that's when you are taking care of the child. That's what's gonna, that's what they're gonna want to talk about. All right. So I'll send this to the
Alrighty.
front of the court for parenting time and child support. Good luck to both of you and take care. No offense. May this all work out, and I don't see you again. If not,
Thank you very much.
I'm here if you need me.
Thank
And then,
you.
yeah, well, if there's an objection to the front of the court, what'll happen is then we have a court hearing where I will spend a lot more time with you. Okay.
I just have a quick
Sure.
question. How can I get the information for friend of the court?
They're going to be mailing it to you. Your address is on Drive.
Yes,
They
North
will be
Drive.
sent. They will be sending you a packet, and they'll be sending you a request, and they'll be contacting you to arrange a time.
Okay, thank you very much.
All righty. Both of you take care. Have a good morning.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, if people would listen, I can try and help.
Yeah.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.